That lateral,
I'm not sure what the ruling is on that. I thought the ball would be dead when he dropped it.
Yeah, on a lateral, the ball's still alive. That's an old play that San Juan's used a lot. We've seen BYU use that play. It's like that counter play. Everybody has it. It's just how often do you see it? Speaking with Coach Swenson and Coach Duffer, I found out that they are planning on a lot of wide open things tonight. I can tell you right now, Jens Nielsen's going to carry this ball in this play, unless I was lied to.
Slavens and Tate split behind Jens Nielsen. Everyone's in tight. 1st and 10. You're right, Nielsen with the keeper.
Size for the Bucks this year.
The Broncos will go ahead.
Dennis Barella's back, Shelby.
The Broncos will punt. Here's Singer's kick. Almost blocked, but he gets a good one off. Barella comes up to the 43. He'll let it bounce once. Now he's got it. He'll be brought down immediately. No, he breaks one tackle. There we got the tackle at the 29-yard line.
David Lee had him wrapped up, but Dennis Barella just kept those feet moving, got out of that tackle.
Dustin Nielsen comes into the game. There's another handoff to the far side and maybe 3 or 4 more yards. Lane Nielsen, once again, the ball carrier.
Lane again, that time broke off the tackle on his offensive left side. Got about 4 or 5 yards on that play. Give me about 4. They won it already.
3 backs. Eldridge the quarterback, 3rd and 4. There's a handoff. He'll get the first down, Danny. Lane Nielsen's breaking free. He may go all the way.
I think they're going to catch him.
At about the 12-yard line, they knock him out of bounds. Behind Eldridge, receivers wide, right and left. Eldridge
inside the 10, 3rd and long. Bucks, for their confidence, need to take it in.
Receivers wide to the right. Eldridge the handoff right into the line. Will get maybe a couple.
Interesting, they lost by 7 points. They did not take Brett Red to that game. 3 field goals, they'd have been a winner.
I believe Hugentobler with the hold. Here's the snap. It's down. There's the kick. It comes up short.
Hit that one a little.
Here's the snap. It's down. There's the kick. It comes up short.
Hit that one a little.
Go back on offense. It'll be 1st and 10 from their own 20. Slavens and Tate split behind Jens Nielsen. There's the handoff to Jason Tate. He fumbles. Who got it? It's Tate and Slavens in the backfield. There's the pitch out to Billy Slavens. He'll hit around the far side and get back 5 or 6 yards. Not close to a first down.
But he's a senior this year, along with Lane, Ricky, Calvin. They've got an awfully good class.
Chris Singer to punt. Here's the kick. Another good kick.
And over in.
Bounces at the 40. Barella will let it roll to the 27-yard line. David Lee downs it. In the eye. Musselman and Nielsen in the backfield. There's the handoff. He'll get maybe 1 or 2 to Nielsen will.
Lane Nielsen over that left side again. They're running behind Shane Musselman, and it looks like Kevin Day on that side. Really can't blame them. Those are two big, strong football players.
2nd and long, 8. Ricky, there's a quick handoff inside to Musselman. He will struggle for maybe a couple more. It looked like he ran into him.
They did. They had a little mistiming on that play. Calvin got a late start. Looked like he had a pretty good hole inside on a little reverse handoff. But I think the timing in the backfield when they bumped each other gave the Bronco defense time to settle down and pick that play up.
3rd and 5.5. Dennis Barella comes to the near side. Another receiver wide to the left. Once again, Eldridge, the quarterback. He'll roll to the right. One looks downfield. There's a completion, Danny, for close to a first down. I'm not sure if they'll spot it. Yes, they do. There's the handoff. Lane Nielsen, the ball carrier, struggles for it, 4 yards.
Lane Nielsen putting his head down, going over.
Musselman in the game behind Eldridge. He whirls around, wants to throw. He'll be dropped. There's another fumble picked up by Billy Slavens. He's keeping it. There's a pitch to Slavens as at the last minute, option pitch. He'll get good yardage.
That looked like a wishbone to you?
Yes, it did. Nielsen. He drops straight back, rolls now to his right, looking downfield. Wants to throw. He's got it. He knocked down. Now, Danny, first. The play is to Slavens right up the middle. Apparently, Slavens and Tate behind Jens Nielsen. Everyone's in tight. It's 3rd and long. Nielsen pitches out. Jason's going to throw. There's David Lee, but way over his head. Up at about the 42-yard line. The snap is high. Oh, out of his hands, Danny. He may be in trouble. He's looking for a pass way over everybody's head. That was, go ahead, you describe that one.
Okay, that was the safety valve off of that. Anything happens back here to the punter, he's got David Lee out in the flats that time. Bad snap. It was well defensed by the Bucks.
10. Musselman and Nielsen behind Ricky Eldridge. Receivers wide, right and left. And fumble on the snap. Who's got it? Day. The older Day. 2nd and 11 once again. Another fumble, Danny.
I think Ricky, once again, this time though, he's going to pick up a yard or two. You can design any play in the world, but if the center doesn't get the ball to the quarterback, it doesn't matter.
Barella to the far side. Allen Adams to the near side. Eldridge, there's a handoff. Right up the middle.
Lane Nielsen is blocking back in front of him.
Aaron Jones and Jason Tate back deep to receive. There's Adams' kick. A good punt. Bounces once. The Buckaroos will down it at the 20-yard line.
Licking wounds, let's face it.
Slavens and Tate, the running backs, behind Jens Nielsen from their own 20-yard line. There's the handoff. Jason Tate struggles forward to about the 23. Singer in the game, Swenson in the game to the near side. Nielsen, the quarterback. He wants to throw this time. Rolling out. There's a long pass. Oh, picked off. He wanted Jimmy Swenson, but it's picked off by the Buckaroos at the 49-yard line. And Barella to the far side, right back to throw. There's a completion to Allen Adams in the 35-yard line of the Broncos.
That's for about 14 yards.
Allen Adams slanting in toward midfield. Another completion for Mr. Ricky Eldridge.
Ricky's 2 for 2.
From the 36-yard line.
Ricky makes some adjustments in the back.
3 backs behind Eldridge. He rolls to his right. He may keep it, Danny. He will. He'll be dropped for maybe no gain.
I think Billy Slavens knifed through that time, made a nice tackle in the back.
There's the handoff to Lane Nielsen to the near side. He'll gain maybe 2 or 3.
You know, Lane Nielsen that time had, if he'd brought that outside a little bit more, he had a lot of running room.
Adams to the near side.
Third down for the Buckaroos.
Eldridge wants to throw, looking downfield. There's a pass. Oh, in and out of Allen Adams' hand. Allen Adams doing the punting duties for Monticello this year. The ball is spotted inside the 35. There's the kick. Good high kick.
Got his foot into that one too far, really.
It will go into the end zone for a 10. A quick throw. David Lee has it. He'll come forward. He's got a big amount of running room. He's across the 50. He may go all the way, Danny. His speed may, oh no, they'll knock him out.
Lane Nielsen, I think, Allen Adams that time, caught him all the way across the field. That gain was from the 20-yard line all the way down to about the 25-yard line, so that's 55 yards.
And all running, too. The pass right down the line of scrimmage. David Lee. Both teams having one big gainer so far in the first half. There's a flag on the play. Everything busts up. Nielsen calls the signals. He keeps, Danny. He will get around the right side for maybe 5 yards.
Got about 5 on that.
8 in the eye behind Jens Nielsen. He keeps. He's in trouble. I'm afraid he's going to be sacked. 4:44 on the clock. Slavens and Tate split behind Nielsen. Formations in tight. There's the reverse handoff to Aaron Jones. Kind of a counter move.
By the Broncos from the shotgun.
Nielsen takes it in the shotgun formation. Looking downfield, he wants to throw. He's in trouble. He's in trouble. There's a pass.
David Lee.
Complete to David Lee at the 14-yard line.
It's going to be close to a first down.
Nielsen, the quarterback, still operating deep in Monticello territory. He'll keep it. He'll keep it. He heads around the far left side. He'll be dragged down near a first down.
Broncos had a lot of blockers out there, but one of the Bucks just fought his way all the way through there and made a really kind of a saving tackle on Jens Nielsen. Give him a gain of about 7.
Side, David Lee to the far side. Backs are in the eye. There's the handoff. First man through. He's stacked right up. 3rd and a long 5.
They're 3rd down and about 6 to go.
Lee to the far side, Singer to the near side. Nielsen drops straight back to throw. He's got his pass off. It will be too long. Into the end zone, way over.
10 would make it 28.
Nielsen to hold. Here's the snap. Ball is down. The kick is up and good. Just about 2 minutes left in the first half. Eldridge takes the snap. Here's the handoff to Lane Nielsen. He breaks a couple of tackles. He'll struggle for 4 or 5 yards, maybe 6.
Lane Nielsen looks good coming out of that backfield.
Both teams have had opportunities, just unable to convert. Eldridge takes the snap. There's the delayed handoff, and Nielsen will be dropped for a loss.
Lane Nielsen that time,
8 for the Monticello Buckaroos. Eldridge, a handoff coming to the near side. Calvin Musselman, the back.
He's up close to first down yardage, Shelby.
To Lane Nielsen, he breaks 1. He'll get good yardage.
Tackled in there by number 23 of the Broncos, that's Jens Nielsen.
Maybe 4 or 5 yards on the carry. Nielsen takes it at the 10. He's up to the 25, the 30-yard line. He broke. No, there's a fumble. The Bucks get it back.
I think on top of it, Bob Christensen jumped on top of that one. Broncos stripped him, but Christensen, heady ball player that he is, came up with the football for the Bucks. See the halftime adjustments. We're going to get to see some coaching, what the coaches came up with.
Ricky Eldridge, the quarterback, into the game. Here's the huddle, breaks. We're ready to go. 1st and 10 from the 36. Monticello's ball. Varela comes in motion. Eldridge takes the snap, a handoff to Lane Nielsen. He breaks a couple. He struggles forward, and he gets 5 or 6 yards on Varela. The wide receivers' backs are in the eye. Nielsen and Musselman behind Eldridge. Another handoff to Nielsen. He's got good running room. He'll get a first down.
Nielsen ran right by Jason Tate. He blitzed quick into the backfield.
Normal wide receivers, Adams and Dennis Barella. Backs are in the eye. There's a quick handoff to the first back through, and he gets good yardage. Calvin Musselman.
Calvin Musselman going ahead for about 5, maybe 6 yards on that one.
The Bucks are set. 2nd and a short 4 once again. Backs are in the eye. Receivers wide, right and left. Moving on the Broncos here in the second half. There's the fake to Nielsen. Picked off. Craig Black.
Craig Black waited for that one. He sat back and waited for it, made his move at the right time, came up in good shape, picked it off. Ricky only had 1 receiver out to the side. He was about ready to taste football or get rid of it. He got rid of it, Craig 6.
1st and 10 from the 46. Slavens and Tate in the eye. Receivers wide, right and left. There's a handoff to Billy Slavens. He'll follow his blockers through on the left side. Maybe a couple, 3 yards on the carry.
Calvin Musselman, but we're going to see Billy. I think we're going to see him quite a bit handling the ball the second half. He was the most effective Bronco carrying the ball in the first half, and he had 13 yards.
On the clock. The Bucks adjust their defense. Everyone's in tight. Nielsen's handoff, quick into the, he's on a keeper. He will, get good yards. Breaks through, he's gone, Danny. There's our first score of the game. And he scores.
Jens Nielsen from about 34 yards. That got him up to a plus. Real quick.
An excellent fake into the line, and he keeps and swings around the left side for the touchdown run.
That was that option again, the wishbone look we might throw in there. It was an option play to the outside. He kept the ball from Jason Tate going through off tackle, went outside with it. No one really picked him up. He just tucked it under his arm and hit it down the field with it. Chris Singer on to try the extra point.
Jens Nielsen to hold. Once again, 6-0. The Broncos on top. Here's the snap. The ball is down. There's the kick. Yeah, it's good. 7-0. They're now set to kick. Back deep, Barella and Lane Nielsen for the Buckaroos. Spence Harrison doing the kicking.
Spence boomed that last one down there a long ways. Let's see what kind of shape the Bucks can get their field position in this time.
Another good high kick. Comes down to Dennis Barella. He's up to the 20, the 30. No, actually, he's dropped before the 30, I must admit.
Craig Black, first man in on that. Also in on the tackle, number 40. Scott Paulson in on it. Craig Black, the first one down there, though.
Quarterback, there's the handoff. They smell that one out right away, dropped in the backfield.
You know, the Lane Nielsen in there on top of that, occasionally with a big play like that. Loss of 5.
Once again, Eldridge, the quarterback, go with a second and long. That handoff was good, maybe to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
They've got him in the hole now.
Adams to the near side, Barella to the far side. Eldridge drops back, he wants to throw. He's looking out here for Allen Adams. Comes up short.
Jason Tate and Aaron Jones back for the Broncos.
Just about the 50-yard line. Here's the kick, good high punt. Backs Jason Tate back up to his own 46. He comes forward, he'll be tackled at the 49-yard line.
Barella and Calvin Musselman that time, along with Jason Tate, had one of the biggest collisions we've seen this year. One of the hardest hits. Jason hung on to the football. Broncos will have it 1st and 10 from about the 48.
Formation. Slavens and Tate, the running backs. There's the handoff to Jason Tate. The fumble. The Buckaroos have it.
Buckaroos are on it. I think that's Musselman on top of it. Shane Musselman, isn't it? No, David Red on top of it. One snap of the ball. A fumble.
Eldridge, the quarterback. The Buckaroos back in possession on the fumble. Eldridge handoff right into the middle of the line. They'll get into Bronco territory, a gain of about 3 or 4. Adams to the near side, Barella to the far side, backs in the eye. Eldridge rolls to his right, looking downfield. He'll end up keeping it and dropped at the line. The punting duties. Back deep, Aaron Jones. Single deep back. Good long. They lead by 1 touchdown, 7-0 over the Buckaroos. They come to the line. Swenson and Singer to the near side. Backs are in the eye behind Jens Nielsen. Jason Tate to Billy Slavens. Handoff to Jason. Jason Tate will be brought down.
Calvin Musselman and Adams in on that hit. Jason Tate picked up.
2nd and a long 5 for the Broncos after that carry by Tate. 3 backs. The handoff to Slavens. He'll try the left side. He'll get another 3 or 4 yards.
Got about 8.
More than that, in fact. I'm looking at the wrong marker.
Got about 8 on that one. That was a little counter play, and that time they got a little block out there on the guard. Billy turned it up.
Tate and Slavens in the I formation behind Jens Nielsen. Tight formation. Quickly turns, handoff to Jason Tate right up the middle. He'll struggle for maybe 4. Broncos lead by 7. 7-0. Jens Nielsen directing the offense for San Juan. Takes the snap. There's the pitch to Aaron Jones around the far side. He'll be dropped after only 2. Broncos still on offense. In their own territory, close to the 50 though. Nielsen, the quarterback. There's the handoff. He breaks a big one.
Billy
Slavens.
Once again, it's like he broke that one for about 9 or 10. Like maybe a cramp.
From the 47. Jens Nielsen fakes. He wants to throw. He's in trouble. He's being chased down. He'll get away from 1. And finally dropped after gaining maybe 3 yards.
Did a good job that time. The pocket collapsed on him. Bucks coming from everywhere. He managed to
Better game than that.
Squirt up through the middle. Looks like he picked up about 6 or 7, maybe 8 yards.
3 backs lined up behind Nielsen. Operating. Somebody jumped. Nothing over the Buckaroos. Nielsen, the quarterback. There's the handoff to Slavens. He'll be dropped, ankle tackled after 2 or 3.
That once again
long 8. Handoff to Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones will try the left side and get close to another 1st down. Go, Danny. 7-0. The 1 touchdown on the boards. I believe you call this game would be close, and so far it has been. That 1 touchdown run by Jens Nielsen, the difference. On offense, the Broncos. 3rd down, a long 5. Singer, the ball carrier, after the handoff.
He took a little reverse handoff that time, came through, big hole. He's got 1st down yardage.
At the 20, back in the game, he and Jason Tate are split behind Jens Nielsen. Singer to the right. There's the snap, the handoff to Billy Slavens. He gets through a good hole on the left side, down to about the 15, 14-yard line.
Quick opener there.
To the right. There's a fumble on the snap.
Jess Nielsen doesn't have it. Let's see who does.
They say the Buckaroos players do, and it is the Buckaroos ball. I'm not going to ask you about turnovers yet, but I'd be interested to know. We're getting up there once again. Handoff. Lane Nielsen will struggle forward.
Picked up 4 or 5 yards. Picked up about 4. Lane Nielsen's an impressive running back.
3rd and a short 3 after that gain. There's the snap. There's a handoff to Nielsen. He'll be all ridden down. Low, well, way beyond first. 3 backs. Eldridge the quarterback. Here's the snap. There's the handoff to Lane. Sells ball. Eldridge wants to throw. Oh, Corey Humphreys, but it's intercepted. Jimmy Swenson.
Jimmy Swenson, a beautiful coming through the air. The ball was tipped. Jimmy coming through the air, kind of almost prone to the ground.
A flag is thrown.
We've seen this young man down there draw flags before. I think we're going to have an unsportsmanlike conduct against the Bucks. That time, Jimmy Swenson just flew through the air, one-handed the ball, pulled it in on his way down. I think we're going to, let's see what the officials are going to call this.
Corey Humphreys, the intended receiver. He got a hand in there, but starting back, Slavens and Tate in the eye behind Jens Nielsen. 2 receivers wide to the right. There's the pitch back to Billy Slavens. He'll be tackled immediately for all of
situation.
Very long for the Broncos.
So, 2nd and long yardage, 2nd and 17.
Reverse.
There's a reverse to David Lee.
Good block by Chris Singer.
Great yardage for Lee. He'll get down inside the 30, down inside the 20.
Out there, though, or allow him to turn the corner.
3 backs behind Jens Nielsen. 3rd and 4. Billy Slavens once again the ball carrier. He'll get a first down. He breaks a couple. He's down close to the 5-yard line.
And an assortment of backs running the ball.
Jens Nielsen, the quarterback. 1st and goal. The give is to Jason Tate. There's a fumble. I think the Bucks may have it again. They do. Corey Humphreys makes amends for the earlier interception. He was unable to pull down, and the fumble recovery will give the ball back to Monticello. Eldridge, the quarterback, drops straight back. Wants Allen Adams out. It's too far. 2nd and 10. Oh, quick handoff into the line. Maybe 1.
Calvin Musselman had that hole closed.
And he's got 3rd and a long, 12 yards to go, deep in his own territory. He'll roll. He may keep this one, Danny. Not too many receivers out there.
There's a face mask.
To the 16.
There was a face mask, Shelby.
Receivers wide right and left. Long count. Here's the snap. Drops straight back. Rolls to his right now, looking downfield. Oh, Bob here. He'll look downfield. Long throw into a big crowd of people. Batted up in the air and incomplete.
Jens Nielsen went up, batted that ball tonight. We've seen some turnovers. Might be able to get a couple of good snaps here.
He'll enjoy hearing this
Shane
morning.
Musselman has been pounding on him tonight, though.
They do drop to one knee. Jens Nielsen takes the ball down, and that will start the clock rolling. Monticello with 2 timeouts left. Should probably use one of those, I imagine.
I don't think 2 will do them any good unless they can just sit
You
back.
have to use logic, of course.
Unless they can hope for the turnover. San Juan with 3 more downs to kill 22 seconds.
They'll let things roll out. We'll see one more drop, and that should do it. It will be the Broncos 7, the Monticello Buckaroos nothing.